going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It has been a little while. How is everyone doing? Lewis, MZ, Vanillix, Samuel, how are you guys today? How are you guys doing? Good to see you all. Hope you all had a really good weekend. I know I did. Yeah, obviously, didn't stream. I was back home. So yeah, I wasn't in the apartment, wasn't able to stream. But it was a good weekend. I got to meet up with some people I hadn't seen in a really, really long time. It was all super fun. What's up? Not much, just getting back into the groove of hunting. I haven't done much shiny hunting outside of the streams. I did like a couple minutes of Grimer before my 3DS started dying earlier today. But yeah, this weekend I went back home. Like I was saying, my old high school was competing in a robotics competition, so I went to go check out that team. I was on it when it like formed, and it's been almost 4 years since I've seen anything that they've done. So it was cool to go back and see. Cool to see what they've done, because and you know, just see what's kind of happened with the team and everything. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. We need an SOS hunt soon. We just started. We just finished up a batch of SOS hunts. Like, it's been so long that we've been hunting Uxie. Like, encounter-wise, it ultimately hasn't been that bad. But I agree that it feels like it's been forever, because it's been. Gosh, when did we finish up Rayquaza, guys? Was it in February still? Or was it in January? Because it was in January. We've got like an entire month without a shiny legend. Which is crazy. Yo, Vanillix, what's going on? This weekend was a trip. How so, man? How so? What'd you get up to? You dropped your 2DS a while ago and it broke! Oh no! MZ, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh man, I hope it's able to, or I hope you're able to get another one or something. Man, that stinks. Maybe a Masuda. We haven't done Masuda in a really long time. Honestly, with how Uxie's going, I might go through the late Guardians and then just be like, little bit of a break. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing with that. Because, yeah, I kind of understand. I really want to do some Let's Go hunts. I want to do some catch combos and stuff. Like, that is something I really, really do want to do. Greg, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, there's a few hunts I'd like to do. There's some things it'd be fun to mess around with some stuff again. I don't know, there's a few things that I feel like may need some shaking up with the stream and everything. For my sake and for y'all's sake, just like change of pace. You know, we've been doing this whole legend hunt for a long, long time. Granted, I still want to get it done. I still want to finish it in time for like Gen 8 coming out, Sword and Shield and everything. Yo, Cinder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I love the new profile pic, by the way. Love it. You're SOS hunting Beldum right now with Harvest Method. Nice, nice. There you go. Take a little bit of the difficulty out of that hunt with Harvest there. Because I know Beldum's a rough one, right? Like, just the catch rate. Catch rate-wise, I know it's awful. But yeah, it's a difficult one, so best of luck to you. Hello, people of the internet. Hello, person of one, Manuel Garcia. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Your BFF's friends from another school release you. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, man. Yo, Loot! What's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Pokemon Sword and Shield look dope, and I'll see you later. Alright, see you later, Loot. Definitely. The games look so good. I'm so excited for them. Can't wait for some more info on it. Like, can't be too picky. We got like a massive info dump when they first announced it. Hopefully, you know, hopefully by the end of March we hear a little bit more. But I'm just so hyped for the games. I'm very proud of it. Saturday was a good, productive art day. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Saturday was a really good day for me too. Yeah, good to hear it. Good to hear. Yeah, no, Saturday was fantastic. That was the day that like. Because Mel and I went back to see this competition. I'd seen some of the stuff from, not necessarily her high school, but some of the things that she was involved in high school. Some competitions with that, so I was like, hey, well, yeah, this was going on this weekend, so we went back up to see it. Thought we were only going to stop by for like an hour or so, see a couple matches play, say hi to like my old mentor and stuff like that. But no, we ended up staying like 5 hours, and I ended up helping out a good bit with some of their programming and things like that. So it was really fun. It was really fun, depending on where I end up getting a job and stuff. after college, I may end up like becoming a mentor with them and stuff, which would be so much fun. So much fun. If you guys are in middle school or high school and your school has robotics teams, join them. They're so much fun. It might sound like a weird thing to do, but competitive robotics is really, really, really fun. You're doing really well. You're stressed at school, but everything else is going really well. So happy. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, stress from school can always be offset with, like, you know, a good bit of, like, other hobbies and extra, like, just outside of school stuff. I found a shiny Groudon recently, so you don't want to do another soft reset. That's understandable. Hey, Lewis, that is totally understandable. I know that feeling of, like, you do the SRs, if the hunt goes a while, it puts a bad taste in your mouth. Sometimes you gotta push through if there's, like, a goal. Like, we have this goal. We have this goal of trying to get the shiny legends all done before Sword and Shield, because now we know the name. I think this is the first time, maybe, this is, like, the second stream. This is one of, like, 2 streams we've had where we could actually be, like, before Sword and Shield. We have names now. Before Sword and Shield comes out. I'd love to have all the legends up through Gen 6. We'll see if we can do it, though. Which starter is best in Gen 8? I am a fan of Scorbunny, personally. I feel like Sobble's the one that has the most internet hype behind him. But Scorbunny immediately caught my attention and looked adorable. It'll be the first time I've chosen a fire starter in any Pokemon game as my main starter. So that'll be interesting. That'll be really interesting. Unless something horrendous happens with final Evos, I'm too stubborn. Like, even if one ends up being a little bit better, I'm too stubborn to change unless it's like a situation like I know a lot of people, like a lot of people's feelings on Tepig to Emboar. Like, I was like, oh, I no longer like this at all. Unless it's something like that, I'll stick with Scorbunny. Feels so weak. Your brother just punched you in the. Oh no. I don't think being hurt by that is a sign of weakness at all, MZ. Thought I saw a white Beldum, but then you didn't. The Shino is real. The Shino is real. In any kind of hunt. Any kind of hunt, it'll get you at least once, I feel. Not into robotics? That's fair. That's fair. See, I wasn't into band or anything. My mind just isn't tuned to music. Like, I can listen to it and stuff and enjoy it, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. I couldn't tell you a rhythm of it, anything like that. It's like, I can enjoy listening to it. I am awful at playing it. So, but robotics is way more my thing, especially with, like, all the computer, like, the programming and stuff and the software behind it. That's always super fun to me. If you don't know about anything robotics, look up FRC or look up Vex videos and just watch a couple matches. Like, they're really, really fun. They're really, really cool to do, too. 7 hours after the stars were released. The internet is the internet. Unfortunately, rules of the internet exist, and they never seem to be wrong. No, we just hurt extremely bad, though. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. That would be unfortunate. Remember Band, I'm glad to be out of it. My sister's in it. She really enjoys it so far. And I also have friends who really, really do enjoy it. But I think a lot of people, and I think in a lot of things, you can end up in a situation where it's like, you enjoy it. Like, you enjoy the overall experience, but there are very specific bad moments. But I also know you've had other things with it as well. So I totally understand. I understand your feelings. In music, the only song I ever did was the Harry Potter theme song on piano. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not coordinated enough to do the piano. Like, my hands start doing the same thing even though they really shouldn't be doing it. So yeah, I don't know. It would take a lot of practice for me to get any amount of, like, skill at a piano. Shinos are definitely a major problem. Remember that time you got Shinoed for Yveltal and you were so upset for like a good 2 days? Yes, I do remember. We were constantly getting Shinoed with Rayquaza. That was a fun time. Regice several times. What was one? Jangmo-o was awful about it. Like, Jangmo-o was the worst, I think. Like, it took 2 whole streams for me not to think that every single one was a shiny. I really want to play around with learning AI. Don't have a PC or laptop or anything, only a phone. Well, hey, there's tutorials, depending on your phone, there are apps out there that let you kind of write some code on your phone. So it's definitely an option. AI is something I've been really interested in too. It's really, really complex, but that's like, it's really cool to play with it. So props to you. Props to you. I support your learning fully, MZ. Fully. Like, it really is something that's cool. And like, I took a whole class on AI last semester. Inspired by Uncle playing an instrument. That's cool. That's cool. My family has people who are really into like marching band and stuff, but it wasn't ever like a super big thing. Like, I know some people, it's like their whole family has done some form of band at some point. That wasn't quite my family. But yeah, we have, like I said, we do have other people who are in band. A lot of my aunts and uncles have done it. Yo, Batman man, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yo, Grungy, welcome. You got a new avatar and it's original. It's so cool. I actually think I saw it because you changed it on Discord too, right? Yeah, I noticed that you had something different as your profile when I looked at like the leaderboard on Me6 stuff earlier. So awesome, dude, awesome. Multiple people with new avatars in the chat now. Everyone, it's like, it's spring, time for just like a whole revamp of everything. I'm trying to work on something for my channel. Don't know 100% what it'll be yet. I'm still in like the brainstorming phase of that. Have an electric guitar, don't know how to play it, nor tune it. Also want somebody to teach you how. That'd be really cool, man. That'd be really cool. I had a like small little like play guitar that I tried learning, but I'm left-handed, so it's really hard with a lot of those things. Like it didn't mesh for me right, you know? New profile pic club. Hopefully I can join soon. Family's kind of like that, but not really. I mean, yeah, no, it's still really cool. Still really cool. I can appreciate everyone having like their own interests and stuff. You refuse to change it because you like it so much. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. There's no reason. If you like it, there's no reason to change it. You know, like really, it's only like I don't even know if I'd like be changing mine all that much. It might mostly be the same. I don't know. I don't know. It's like there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to kind of rethink. I kind of talked about it a little bit. Just with in general, there are some things that are lacking in this layout that it's hard to add because of how I've learned a lot about what to put in a layout as well as how to put it together through this one. A lot of like things I thought were really cool with this that I just need to do better. So I'm working slowly on that. I'm kind of like, it's one of those things where sometimes like I get an idea in my head and I work on it and I work on it and I work on it and it's not good. Like something about it's just fundamentally flawed, you know? Like you ever get that where it's like you work on something for a while and you realize it's not gonna work? And something about like just how the mood I was in while I was doing it, it demotivated me for a little bit. So hopefully like this week, after this past weekend of kind of just taking a breather from everything, I think I'm ready to go and hop back into it. There's one hunt you're kind of shared of in terms of Shinos, though. What's that, Cinder? Someone drew it for you. I'm not trying to promo him, but his name is Daiwap, and he drew it for you. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's all cool. That's super cool, man. That is super cool. Granny likes to dance, and you're letting her play Just Dance on her Switch. Oh, that's super sweet, man. That's super sweet. It's always cool when you can find, like, a game that, you know, like, your grandparents and stuff can get into as well. So, like, or just even, like, your parents can get into. So, like, you really, like, you can kind of, like, enjoy it. Like, one of your hobbies with more, like, the family and stuff. Just for an example, like, my mom's not super big into video games. But as soon as I got my Switch, she was like, she was like, oh, you know, what's that? And then she learned that you could play Mario Kart on it. And that's, like, one of her favorite video games. And I remember she would, over the summer, wait for me to finish streaming, just so she's like, oh, can we play Mario Kart? And that was always so fun. That was really fun. Like, not, like, this summer, but the summer before. Like, the first time I was streaming. So, yeah. Like, that's always really fun. That's always really cool. Being able to like play with family members and stuff. You're right-handed and have no idea how people write with their left hands. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. My hands, like my right hand can do some very crude movements. That's it. I've tried writing with it and it doesn't turn out at all okay. That's really awesome. I actually didn't know that it was drawn for you. That's super cool, Vanillix. If Verizon shinoed you that much because of the silhouette fade in, then God, just imagine how it's gonna be with Capellion. True. True. Oh man, that's gonna be an interesting one. Left-handed too, and trying to write with both. Left-handed people are weird. There are only a few times where I've really found it to be literally impossible to do something because it wasn't at all meant for a lefty. And I think the first time that I realized that the world wasn't designed around, like didn't work all the time for left-handed people, and this is probably gonna be a really weird thing to have remembered for over 10 years, like over 15 years at this point, I think. So I'd gone over to a neighbor's house and we were like playing, he got this like new football thing for Christmas that basically, like the whole idea of it was it kind of like, it had a like meter on it to show how far you threw the ball. But it didn't work for me, because when I threw with my left hand, it spiraled the other way, and it would only count in the right-handed, like, if you throw with your right hand versus throwing with the left hand, the ball would spiral differently, and the tail that was meant to kind of stay still and, like, keep count, like, because it was basically like a little, it was basically just like a little, like, odometer almost inside of it, but when you spun it the way that it wasn't supposed to go, it just immediately read, like, 99 or whatever, like, it immediately read, like, the highest value it had. I was so disappointed. I don't know why that is what stuck with me from that, but I was so disappointed by that because I was like, oh, it doesn't work. Like, what the heck? But yeah, so that was, yeah, there's a few things, but most of the time it's okay. Most of the time it works out. It just makes left-handed people stronger, right? Because we have to learn how to do at least a few things with our right hands. So everyone really should just be scared of us, right? Your handwriting is bad. Oh man, that scrolled away right as I hit it. Handwriting is bad. Bad. You're in 8th grade and your handwriting looks like a 2nd grader. Mine was bad for a really long time. I had a friend who, like, teachers were legitimately like, I don't know if you'll be able to go into the real world with this handwriting. Like, no one knew it. He was the only one who could potentially read it, and even then he couldn't half the time. I was almost like that. I wasn't quite as bad. But it happens. It happens. Yeah, some people just have bad handwriting. And they're the people who just take notes on a laptop as soon as they're able to. Yo, Mike, what's going on? How are you doing today? How am I doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I had a good weekend, a good, like, kind of breather from everything. Was able to go back and see some people I hadn't seen in a long time. It was really good. Doing well today. You know, after that break, like, I got a whole bunch of ideas going in my head, so I think everything is going pretty well. How are you, man? How are you? It was awesome. That really is cool, Vanillix. That really is cool. Like, yeah, because, I don't know, just, it looks like Vanillix. It looks like a picture you'd find online of Vanillix. So I just kind of assumed that's what it was, but I guess I was wrong. So glad you have messy handwriting, because if people decide to cheat, they won't be able to read your answers. There you go. There you go. It's just to protect your own interests. Profile picture was also drawn for you by me, but still. True. That still counts, right? That still counts. User person, YouTube. Welcome to the stream. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thanks for coming by. Oh yeah, I guess that could cause some issues going at MZ. I'm glad, like, it seems that things are improving for you though. That's good. That's good. Just takes some time. There might be a little bit more of a hurdle there for you than some people, but props to you for being able to get over it, man. Hashtag Sobble Squad. Nah, it's Scorbiny all the way, man. Scorbiny all the way. Trying a cherry chocolate ice cream, and it's actually quite good. That does sound kind of interesting. I'd be willing to try it. I don't know if I'd like it, because I feel like this is blasphemy. I've said this before, and I feel like people get on my case. I'm not a big chocolate person. Like, when it comes to candies and stuff, I kind of prefer, like, the more, like as an example, like, I prefer Skittles over M&M's kind of thing. Like, that's the kind of taste I prefer in candy most of the time, and when it comes to cakes and everything, it tends to be more vanilla type stuff. But I'd be willing to try it. That does sound pretty interesting. Handwriting's so crap, sometimes I can't even read it. Whenever I would take notes by hand, I would be writing, and it would make perfect sense. It would look perfectly fine as I wrote it the first time. If I waited more than 5 minutes and looked back over it, it was like hieroglyphics. I couldn't understand it whatsoever. I don't know what causes that. If anyone knows what makes that happen, let me know. Because yeah, my handwriting was awful. Handwriting is so crap. You can read anyone's handwriting. It's just I don't know what it is, but like people eventually stopped asking for like people would eventually stop asking to look at my notes to see what I'd written down because it just made no sense. Like not even in that whole like preventing cheating thing, but like people were like, hey, I missed a day of class, can I see your notes? I was like, sure, and then like, what does this say? I was like, oh, I think it says this. Like we both suddenly had to like go into like detective mode to figure out what kind of code, what kind of like cipher I was using to encrypt all of my notes. Not a lot of chocolate, it's like chunks. Okay, so it's like cherry flavored ice cream with chocolate chunks in it. The Grungy is Greninja fused with Lucas from Pokemon Platinum. Okay. Cool. You're used to writing cursive. I had to learn it. I had to learn cursive. We learned it in like 3rd grade or something, and then we never used it. I was so excited to learn it. The only thing I use it for now is my signature. That's it. And even that's a mess where it's more like, I know how to write my initials. I know how to write like my capital initials and then squiggle until the last letter of words. Friend writes in cursive. I know some people who write in cursive, and I can usually read it. Usually I'm okay at reading it. But yeah, no, I don't write it at all, ever. It's one of those things where eventually I can go, oh yeah, that's what that letter is, if I'm seeing it. But I couldn't, if you told me to write out a word in cursive, I probably couldn't. I probably couldn't unless it only used letters from my name. This is you remember what you wrote at the time. That's probably what it is, for real. It's like, you know what the word is, so you can be like, yeah, that looks like a T. That looks like an F. You know, like, you can kind of, like, put it together in your mind. You can work backwards from the words that you wrote down, I guess, is definitely probably it. Her handwriting is honestly so good. I'm always impressed by people who can actually write legibly. Yo, what's going on? Michael, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Good luck. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Can use all the luck we can get. Hopefully, today's stream could be super hype. Get the Uxie, get everything. Get Ralts. That'd be crazy. We're like 150 encounters away from, or no, wow, I was thinking odds were somehow in the 9,000s. Now we're like less than 100 encounters away, 55 encounters away from 9,000 encounters on Ralts here. Hopefully we can get luck, can get some luck soon. That's what it is. Okay, cherry flavored ice cream with chocolate chunks. That could be good. That could be good. I have to give that a try. Older so you learn cursive. Like, I remember learning it. I think my sister learned it. I don't know if they still learn it, but it's like not many people use it anymore, you know? I just remember when I did learn it, it was kind of cool. Whenever you write your name in cursive, it looks downright horrible. You try, though. Don't know any words that start with those letters. No. Like, I was just giving examples of letters, not, like, words that have both those letters right at the beginning. I don't know any words that have that either. That would be really weird. Like, I don't know any word that could start like that. Only know one person who writes in cursive. Most of the people I know who write in cursive, it's when they write, like, letters and stuff. And I don't know that many people who write letters. You get bored and just draw cursive L's, just like loops? Like lowercase L's? Or that's what I'm assuming. It's just an example, just making a joke. We gotta figure out, like, there's gotta be some word. English has weird spelling. There's probably a word out there that exists like that. How's it going, Mel? Dishwasher's sticking up the apartment again. Oh, no. Are you gonna be able to contact maintenance about that? Like, cause it's like the 3rd time you've had issues with that. I'm sorry. Hopefully, I hope maintenance can get out there and fix it. Like, treat that like an emergency and be like, hey, our apartment's essentially experiencing chemical warfare now. Whenever you get bored, you write a bunch of S's, because drawing a curve is satisfying. A lot of times when if I like am taking notes in a notebook in a class nowadays. I'll like just kind of practice writing Japanese characters, just so my writing on those gets mildly better. Because combine my bad handwriting with not having spent decades attempting to write these characters okay, they're pretty bad. I feel. Oh yeah, Vanilla, because you had the whole. Someone was like snaking the drain right by your. Oh, that smells awful, and I'm assuming these are very similar smells. If they're both like clogged drain issues. And now you put a towel at the base of your door. That's a good countermeasure. On the news recently for doing something at a basketball game. Would say more, but don't want to give away too much personal info. Hey, that's fair, man. But congrats on that. That's super cool. I feel like I've been in a newspaper a couple times for various things, but it's mostly been like related to robots or stuff my dad's done. Lonely man with nothing beside his name. Oh no! It wasn't in the game, but it was in the fan section. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Wrench and Rowlet people. The two factions, you gotta pick a side. I don't know how you'd pick the side of the mods or of the wrench, because that's like decided by me, but you can pick the Rowlet side. I too am a Rowlet person. The wrench people are outnumbered currently. Firemaster, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Been on the newspaper for getting good grades. That's pretty cool. On the news for band stuff. I feel like I've ended up on TV for various things. Mostly just like in the background. But I have ended up there before. 10 out of 10 would recommend being a Rowlet person. Yes, Rowlet people getting the extra perks, the emotes, the Rowlet recognition at the end of This Week in Pokemon videos, as well as access to that the special Discord channel. But there are two wrench people not here currently, unless like one of them slipped in and I haven't seen them. There are more mods. I think there are more mods. There's 5 mods and 3 people who are members currently. So I guess Rowlets are technically outnumbered at the moment. I've been on the news for an interview about why Montreal is the best city. That's kind of interesting. That's pretty cool. And I'm trying to think, like, a lot of times it was just kind of like in the background of a shot. I was just on TV, just because I happened to be at the event that they were like filming. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever like been talked to be on TV kind of thing. That's really cool. He took a break from the Deerling and went for Shiny Poplio and got it. Nice! And I back it to Deerling. You got the shiny, you got the experience now, all the hype and everything. Sadly cannot be a Rowlet person because you don't get allowance and not paid at all. Hey, that's understandable, man. That is understandable. I got a Shiny Wailmer and 411 encounters in Alpha Sapphire via chain fishing. Super cool. Super cool. And yo, Mel has joined both sides now. Thank you for that, Mel. I appreciate it. New member hype. We need to fight Rowlet 1. Member hype, Wrench and Rowlet. You picked a side. She's still both. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. I'll come through in a second on stream. The member hype is real. I think that means we're 1 member away, guys. We're 1 member away from getting access to another emote on the channel. I'm gonna refresh. Oh, no, there we go. Thank you, Mel, for that. I really do appreciate it. New sponsor hype. New member hype. Yo, Sleepy Latias, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And that makes Mel the, that also puts Mel as the stream boss. Welcome, Rowlet 3. Heck yeah. What will the emote be? I don't think we have anything picked out. I don't think we have anything picked out. We gotta come up with something. We gotta come up with something for it. Yes, all the hype. All the hype. Your shiny Wilmer is named Free Willy. That's awesome, Mike. That's awesome. Would James get it in? I think you said it. Alpha Sapphire. Yes. Yes. All that hype happened. All the stuff. That is seriously awesome. Regice with a top hat? That would be a lie, though. Regice hasn't gotten a top hat. Maybe a top hat emote. That could possibly be it. You can design one for free if you want me to. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. It must be an emote. Yeah, so what? We have 5 now, so we get a 6th. A fancy Charmander. Charmander with the top hat. Yeah, we'll have to figure something out for that. That'll be super cool. I'm excited. A shiny Poochyena with an oof. Because it would be a shame if you get another shiny Pooch. We do have the Pooch emote already. That does exist. Just let me know what you pick, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we can talk about it on the Discord after the stream too, as well as on here. Like, it's totally an option. It's like discuss it here, figure out what it could be. Yeah, but also definitely suggestions channel exists in Discord. The members have the whole sponsor lounge to talk about it and stuff. But yeah. Feel free. I would love to know what everyone wants, because I want these to be things that, like, we all can enjoy. I just remember Mr. Grubs from the Use Some Let's Play. Yeah, Loot still has Mr. Grubs as his profile picture. And super clutch with the clutch emote. He'll be at work after the stream tonight, though. Darn. Yeah, we'll talk. We can talk about like, not just like voice chat, but like in the suggestions channel and stuff. And yeah, potentially with voice chats. Like, for a little bit tomorrow or on Thursday, we could talk about stuff. We could figure it out. A Reggie emote. Mr. Grubs was OP. Mr. Grubs was the most OP. Like, there is a reason that we have the clutch emote. There is a reason that we have that. Yo, Darmuffle, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How have you been? Reggie emote with the caption, cool. A Renjin Rowlet hybrid. Mel is now both. Mel is on both sides now. But yeah, so guys, if you are relatively new to the stream or just haven't joined yet, feel free to join the Discord, link in the description. Like I said, that's where we can also talk about some more of this stuff after the stream, again, as well as on stream. Oh yeah, so like, because this is definitely gonna be a conversation I feel like we talk about for a little bit here while we figure it out. So yeah, feel free. Would love to see you over on the Discord as well. It's open to anyone if you want to join. A Reggie emote saying ready. I guess with timing. Of it all, Reggie being an emote, some kind of Reggie emote. Did you know Discord is hiring? Really? That'd be an interesting job to have. Ian should work at Discord. That would be very interesting. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Havadi's ready emote. We'll see what we come up with. We'll figure something out here. It's on their site. I'm honestly gonna have to check that out after the stream, because yeah, I've been in like application mode right now. Yeah, like applying for jobs and trying to get some interviews and stuff. So yeah, that'd be something interesting for me to look into. It'd be perfect. It'd be perfect for me to work at Discord. Figure out how to get us some extra features on our server. I'm gonna go write that paper so you can tune back in at the end. All right, Mel. Best of luck with the paper. Hope you're able to make it back for the end of the stream. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that a lot. Sadly, you're close to breaking my record. Oh no, that's no good. That's no good. Where are you at, man? Where are you at? Yeah, I'd really like for people not to have to break any records I've set, because most of the time when you say that, it's not a great thing. Feel free to get them more quickly feel free to get shinies more quickly than I've gotten them, but just try not to take longer than I did, because when I take long on a shiny, it's no good. It's not a good thing. It's not a good time. Oh no! Oh no, dude! Aw. Whew. That is... I hope you get that soon, man. I hope you get it soon. I hope you don't have to hit 15K. That is some dedication right there, though. So props to you for that. Like, props on that dedication. Like, on willing to go, like, since summer for that. That is crazy. That is crazy. Because I started my Charmander hunt, the one that well, I guess I didn't even start it back then. I started it way before this, but like I picked it up April 1st. Like that's when I picked it back up and ran with it forever after that. Yeah, well, until September, so I know the feeling of those long hunts. I know the feeling of that. I hope it ends soon, because that's gonna be super exciting when it ends. It's gonna be there's gonna be so much hype, so much hype when you get that. This is week 2 for Grottle, and you found 3 shinies and no Grottle. You found a Sneasel and Ariados. Want to know the number 3? What was the number 3, man? What was the number 3 Dragon Tamer? How are you doing, by the way? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome. You're gonna start hunting for Guzzlord. Okay. Yeah, that's like I think the last one. I think this is the last shiny on my list of like this long set of hunts. Is gonna be Guzzlord, because it's gonna be all of the legends through Gen 6, and then UBs are gonna happen like kind of as the Gen 7 legends, because like the actual legendaries aren't huntable. I don't know if those will get done before the release. Before the release of Gen 8, but hopefully that'd be super cool. And like Guzzlord, isn't Guzzlord really hard to find in the wormholes? Like almost a 1% chance in the wormhole. Looking at the jobs they're offering, I'm gonna have to look at them, see if anything is a fit for like my kind of skill set. I've been playing ACNL since 11 AM, trying to complete a special furniture set only available today. You're missing one and you keep getting duplicates. Oh no. Theoretically, wouldn't you be able to like roll back the time on your system for that one? Like, wouldn't you still be able to get it technically, or am I like wrong on that? Still disappointed you have no 5-digit hunts yet. You were so close, Cinder. You were so close. You're gonna have one happen at some point if you do enough hunts. I feel so weird, like, saying it'll happen soon, but I know, like, you kind of want one. You kind of want one for the prestige of it. I understand that. I'm trying to Celesteela after 98 soft resets. Feel happy but also disappointed. Disappointed you haven't gotten the Grobble yet? Hey, well, congrats on the Celesteela, because I think that one overall, the fact that that one showed up quickly is going to be better, like, in the long run. That one showing up quickly, I think, is going to be better, because that just means, like, once you've got it. You don't have to worry about that one taking a long time, because it showed up quickly for you already. That one is now certain to have been lucky, I think. That's the way I'm looking at it. You have a distinct feeling Lugia will take 15k and Cresselia will take 10k. One of them will be a rite of passage as a full odds hunter. It'll happen, Cinder. It'll happen. Like I said, once you've done enough of the, like, true full odds, it's gonna happen. Because, like, you almost hit 10k with like Reshiram, which was a 4,000 chance instead of an 8,000 chance already. See all these shinies on the Discord and you're just sad. This is the first Pokemon of your shiny only playthrough, though. Hey, don't think of it as sad. You're hunting with a completely different set of, like, requirements than a lot of the people who are posting their shinies in the Discord. Most of the people who are posting them in the Discord are hunting, like I do, with Shiny Charm, new games, SOS, or Masuda, or anything like that. Or even then, if it's soft resetting, you're not getting a method benefit. You still have Shiny Charm. You still have other things. You still have odds that are, like, already twice as good as yours, just base. So it happens. It happens. A lot of times if my hunts go to, 600 encounters, they're as unlucky as your hunt has been. Like, it's just your hunt. You picked a hunt that has a lot more dedication to it, and props to you on that. I think the game will look kindly upon you for the rest of it. I imagine you will get some under odds shinies here very soon in that playthrough. Already found out that Guzzlord's 5%. Okay, because I remember it being like something at first, like, when I was initially just doing wormhole runs, I had people telling me, like, make sure when you see, like, the Guzzlord wormhole or something, which I guess everyone was like, the guaranteed legend looking wormhole. Which apparently it's not, because I went to a double ring and found Guzzlord. But, like, people are saying Guzzlord is rare enough that you should try to encounter it once to get rid of that animation first. Because who knows when you'll encounter it again or something like that. But yeah, so it was... But congrats on finding the Guzzlord. Happy about Celesteela, but just want your Grottle. I understand that, man. You'll get it soon. You'll get it soon. And overall, that means you'll get your Grottle and you'll have a Celesteela. Also thought Yveltal would be your 5-digit, but shh. It'll happen. It'll happen. I'm here like, alright everyone, guys, like, you've had the long shinies. You'll get some quick ones soon. I'm like, Cinder, you'll get a long shiny soon enough. It must be so weird for anyone who doesn't understand the dynamic of that. Probably the only one here who doesn't shiny hunt. Honestly, that might be a good guess. Weirdly enough. Like, most people probably aren't doing shiny hunting in Pokemon, but when you're looking at a shiny hunting stream, it's a little bit different. Your demographic's a bit skewed in favor of shiny hunters, just because not many times do you find someone who's not who doesn't really shiny hunt watching a shiny hunting stream. That is really interesting. What draws you? What draws you to the streams and stuff? If, like, you watch any other shiny hunters and stuff. Like, just as, like, out of, like, pure curiosity for myself. Not like, why are you here? Or anything like that. Do you think Sword and Shield will be shown at E3? I wouldn't be surprised to see some stuff about it. I wouldn't be surprised to get a little bit of something during Nintendo's thing. I wouldn't expect a whole heck of a lot. I might expect, like, maybe one new Pokemon to be announced or something, but... or like us actually get a glimpse at a Pokemon instead of generic bird Pokemon in the distance. Like in-flight kind of thing. So, yeah, I don't know 100% what we would see, but I think we'll see a little bit of stuff. I think we kind of got like a massive info dump, and they're gonna like trickle information to us for the rest of the time. Unless they just do like 3 or 4 big info dumps. Like once just last time, and then like another one close, like another one in like a month, and then another one like a little over a month later or something. Like, unless they do it that way, we're gonna start just seeing a trickle of information up until like September-ish, I think. Probably gonna be a segment of the treehouse on it. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be super surprised at that. You're almost at 3K. You'll get it, man. You will get it. We're getting close to 3K with our Uxie here. It happens. It happens. Do I know what magnesium is? Yes, I do. Kind of. Like, I have a general idea of what it is from chemistry and from various other things that just magnesium exists in. I'm at now. Friend is texting you, and he found a shiny starter after 137. Ooh, you were racing for the first to complete the game. You're so mad. That timing, by the way, the timing is real, though. That timing's out to just, like, increase the emotion somehow. You'll win. You'll win. I feel like if you guys have been doing a race, and you started in the summer, and he also just found his at 137, he just got lucky. You're going to be good. You're going to be good for the rest of it, I think. I got a lot of the 1 in 4,096 hunts out of the way. So there's a lot of 1 in 8192 hunts going on right now. Lugia, Cresselia, Ho-Oh, and Snivy. I'll let you on hold, but shh. Hey, that's totally fair. I think after Lugia, you'll go back to 1 in 4096 hunts for Entei. Prince Pharaohs needs to shine. Probably complete the Johto Beast Trio. I must complete the Johto Beast Trio. You can do it. You can do it, Cinder. One day does Born type Pokemon shiny hunt. I've seen multiple streams that were terrible, and the guy was so quiet. Your streams are so much better, and subscribe immediately. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. That's awesome. That's crazy that out of all of the shiny hunters, you found me. And also, a good thing that you found me a little bit later on, because my first few streams definitely were me being quiet, because we're not nearly as many of you guys here to talk to. 13 resets in, your body is not ready for this now. You'll do good. Haven't hunted in forever. Probably gonna hunt in Sword and Shield a lot. Same. That's the thing I'm really excited to hear, is what is going to be this shiny hunting method? What are we going to be able to see as a shiny hunting method? It looks potentially from the trailer that, like, DexNav, like, the sneaking is back, so maybe that'll be a thing. Who knows? Who knows what else? Because if obviously we like the Pokemon are overworld Pokemon, they're in the grass, so it's not going to be anything like... It's not going to be anything quite like, Let's Go. In that regard, like, you can't really have catch combo and come back. There was nothing in the trailer to necessarily deny SOS returning. The only thing that really kind of goes against the idea of SOS coming back is the whole fact that it's like, that like SOS, kind of the premise of it is like, you know, the whole like interactions of Pokemon and Alola are so different, they'll call for help kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know how much I would think SOS encounters are going to return. They could. I'm not sure. It could be a whole new method. There's probably a really good chance it'll be a whole new method. Actually, like, interacting with us, so thank you for being awesome. Dude, I love interacting with you guys. Like, it's super cool. It's always fun to talk to everyone here. Really love getting to know everyone and stuff. That's why, like, I do kind of enjoy the smaller streams in that regard. You know? Bored one day and thought I should find a shiny stream and possibly subbed, and I filled in the rest. Awesome. Awesome. It's always awesome. You know, knowing how you guys found out about this. Like, it is really cool when it's just like something so random as like just someone... I just decided to search shiny hunting that one day, and I happened to show up as that one. Like, that's super cool. Yo, Jackson, Bridgeforth, welcome to this stream. Yeah, you're shiny hunting Growlithe on Pokemon. Let's go. Awesome. How's it going? Doing it catch combo or just going for it full odds? I like having encounter Pokemon. Our character just kind of freezes and slightly jumps back, like, out of complete surprise. Oh no! What could this possibly be? Hashtag shiny Sobble. I'm excited to see what the shinies look like. Like, as a shiny hunter, that's something that I'm obviously super entertained by, and that's like a major part of playing Pokemon for me. Like, there's playing the, like, there could be the whole Pokemon experience, and like right here is playing the actual game and meeting all the Pokemon for the first time. The rest of it's finding the shiny. So like, I'd love to know what that looks like. So you guys possibly have seen it at this point. If you haven't, I released a video the day of the Direct, kind of talking about the starters and just in general what they could be like. Like, in general, you know, what could their Evos typing be, stuff like that. But also, at the end of that video, I kind of show off a couple potential ideas for shinies. Personally, if either of those Scorbunny ideas comes anywhere near the truth, I would be super happy, because both those looked good. IMO. It'd be interesting, I don't know. We'll just have to see on that front. We'll just have to see. It's popped up and recommended. That's probably how a lot of people found out about it at first, I think. I feel like, and this isn't like, this is probably more like put on the conspiracy hats kind of side of like YouTubers and stuff, is like, I feel like my streams were more heavily promoted. Like, just something worked with YouTube and they decided my channel needed to be in people's recommended. I think that happened way more back when I was like pre-1,000 subscriber mark, and more importantly to this like conspiracy theories, like pre-accidental ban date. I think that date might have caused a little bit of issues, that whole event, but I try not to dwell on it. And but yeah, it's like, I feel like I showed up and recommended a lot more back then, but that might also just be like Pokemon in general showing up more more recommended back then. It was still way more popular. When you stream, it's very quiet, because almost no one comes. I don't even know what kicked mine off as far as like people coming to it. I'd love to know. I'd love to be able to like recreate that over and over again, or even just let like you guys know how to do it. It just happened. I think it might have been how little I was doing with it. YouTube didn't know what to think of it and was just kind of throwing it out there at random things. But I may be horribly wrong, and I'm probably horribly wrong on that. Smash the like button. It would definitely be greatly appreciated. Smash the like button. If you haven't subbed, sub. If you haven't subscribed and you want to see more, definitely subscribe. If you have subscribed and want to hang out even more than the streams, join the Discord down below. So we'd love to have you there. Right now asking, why have you done Shiny Hunt? Just like you and the people in chat. Awesome! That's so cool. That is super cool. And if you ever are bored and want to know what to do in a video game, try shiny hunting. I don't know. It's just something that, because of my, like, I want to, like, complete things, and Pokemon gives you so many different, like, chances to complete things in various ways, and shiny hunting is one of them. And so, like, that is my ultimate goal, is to complete the shiny, like, a living shiny dex. 32 encounters. The hype is building. Hype is building. You'll find it soon. I'm guessing 35. And no, not this bunny. Flash is the Energizer bunny. Yes. But Ash, how are you doing, by the way, man? How have you been? It's good to see you, my friend. Figured out the YouTube algorithm somehow. Somehow the dude that didn't even have a proper stream layout figured out the YouTube algorithm. I didn't have a thumbnail until, like, almost a month into streaming, I think. Like, none of my videos had thumbnails. And then when I put the thumbnail on it, I immediately jumped to, like, 30 plus concurrents. The video ended with, like, 1,000 plus views. It was weird. It was really weird back then. I don't know 100%. Like, maybe it was just something weird with the audience, too. Like, it was causing it, and, like, is what threw up the flag with YouTube. But it was really weird. It was really weird. Like, my watch time, the average watch time of a viewer was abysmal compared to what it is now. But the number of viewers was, like, crazy. Personality cut your eye. I will note that. Make sure to try to keep being the same. The next Shane Dawson is Ian, just with random YouTube streams. Yeah, that's what we need. Daily pulling in 25 million views. Daily streams pulling in 25 million views. That would be good. That would be good, right? I laughed at that part. I saw your comment on it. I was like, haha, success. Someone enjoyed it. Someone enjoyed the like 3 minutes it took me to figure out how to get that added in. Alright, the numbers counting up has reminded me, guys, of the olden times with Treecko hunts. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? What are your predictions on the encounter number for Uxie, and what's your prediction on the encounter number for Ralts at this point? Brady, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Don't think you can get a stream on YouTube with 1 million viewers. Not with that attitude. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. Just start spreading the news. We're gonna get a 1 million viewer stream. It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen. Ian's feeling nostalgic. It's fun to think back on it. It's fun to think back on it. Oh, cry if I stop streaming forever. Hopefully it never comes to that. Hopefully it never comes to that. Once I start working, who knows what the schedule will be. I think the streams will always be something I like doing. The streams will always be something I like doing. You don't think it's possible for me? Well, we just gotta fix that then. First goal is 100 concurrents. Let's get to 100. And work up from there. Uxie, 268. Well, we've passed that. Ralts. I'm trying to count that out. 23. No. 2,385,017,492. Maybe. Maybe. Don't think it's possible for anyone. Well, we'll change that then. We'll change that. Like I said, hit 100 concurrents, then we go for 1,000. Auto-corrected to Ian from anyone? A little weird. 2745 and 9600. Okay, I think those are reasonable. I think those are reasonable. Hopefully we can see them by the end of today. Apologies, UC. 2680. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they end up being. I'm excited to find out. Names in the phone's dictionary. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Ian's a common enough name to be accounted for in that kind of thing. But it's also, like, just uncommon enough to not usually have issues with, like, multiple people having the same name or kind of thing. Just from not recognizing his name. It recognizes. Mine does. Granted, after having had a phone for, like, that has kept, like the phone settings have transferred for the past couple phones, so I've had, like, the same keyboard dictionary for a couple years now. It's gonna know my name by then. Name always gets corrected to Latin or satin. So either like a language or a type of fabric. Or like a type of paint finish. Name's always marked with a red line on word and stuff. My last name is, but that's usual. Like, that's pretty common. Yeah, no, my first name doesn't have issues, though. So annoying. I can understand that. Yo, T Buzzard 5, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Hope you've been having a good one. Pokemon also doesn't like your name? Why not? That's weird. Yeah, why would Pokemon have issue with it? Granted, Granted, it didn't like Pop-Tart for whatever reason, but adding a space fixed it. I don't know. Pokemon's filter / like Nintendo's filter is really weird. I guess you can see why. Yeah, it's like they tried to shorten it and they surrounded it with other letters. So it's like, nah. It's like that shouldn't be a problem. Like that's a common enough name that it should at least be an exception to the filter. A certain word in the middle of it. Can you not like nickname your Pokemon its own name? You're doing good, but 8,997 encounters for a Ralts, man. That's insane. It's kind of crazy. The odds are 81-92, so it's not the worst thing ever. But yeah, no, I didn't even realize. Thanks for pointing out that we're almost to we're 9,000. Didn't even realize it. Didn't even realize it. 9K hype, guys. 9K hype here. Let's see what we'll end up getting on 9,000. Same problem there with your name. I can understand that. Like, I understand why it happens. Like, the filter is just designed to be like, hey, we don't want to let it ever happen at all. But in a single-player game, granted, I guess, yeah, Pokemon technically is multiplayer after the story, but it's like, that's unfortunate that it, like, blocks it out like that. What's your name beyond the trainer but not in the Pokemon? Weird. That is really, really weird. Shiny luck. We need the luck. We need the hype. We need the hype, guys. 9,000 encounters happening on Ralts right now. When you transfer in Gen 5, it changes your name to the Japanese name for black or white. Huh. Weird. But here we go. Here we go, guys. 9,000 is a Wurmple. Not a shiny Wurmple, just a Wurmple. That's still good. That's still good. Almost tempted to catch it, but I don't have the Pokeballs for it. So we must flee. As I have a good feeling about it today. I have a feeling one of these saves is going to give us a shiny today. Be it the shiny that we're specifically looking for. Don't know about that, but I'm really feeling that if we do get one today, it won't be a Poochyena at least. I always wondered who the heck is Kuro. You're like, oh, wait, that Pokemon is from your black save. Well, why did it change your name? Huh, that's really weird then. That's really weird that it would, that's so weird that it would have that as a problem. 9K hype, now make it 10? Oh no, oh no, that'll be what, the third, or the second Pokemon. That'll be their second hunt to hit 10K. That'd be crazy, 2 Pokemon back to back on the same, like, capture screen to have 10K top hat on. Whew. You know, let the chat turn into swear words everywhere. That will be kept from happening. That won't happen. Apparently people who have the same problem with on subreddits. That is weird. Yeah, so I guess your names just get turned to Kuro and Shiro, depending on what game it comes from. Got your shiny Kakuna today, and you evolved it into shiny Beedrill. Nice! You have your favorite shiny. That is awesome. Congratulations, Brady. That's super cool. Everyone, some hype for Brady with his shiny Beedrill. That is awesome, dude. That's super, super awesome. Sploosh, how's it going? Shiny Loathead's on its way, trust me. I believe Sploosh. We'll get it soon, right? What do we have? Do we have an idea on the number it'll happen at? So that is some information I would love to have. Going for Shiny Mudkip and Oras, and you're at 238 encounters. When do you think you'll get it? I think you'll get it around 1,000. I think you'll get it around 1,000. Which ultimately isn't too bad, even for Oras. Assuming you're doing it by soft resets at the beginning. $9069. We'll see. We'll see. I'm guessing 9029. Gen 5 is when Pokemon added the filter. Huh. Weird, because I guess, like, I guess it would add the filter themselves, because I guess, what, the DS didn't have a filter? Because I think it's, like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, Nintendo's built-in filter on the console as well exists. Or it's just, like, one that Pokemon uses or something. But yeah, I think, like, the filter's a, like, 3DS wide thing at least. So I guess, yeah, if it was on the DS, I don't know if the DS had that filter. I think you'll get it at 9,010. We'll see, T-Buzzard. We'll see. We'll see. I'm really hoping for 9029, actually. Hunting a shiny fighting Pokemon in a fighting friend safari, and this throw just killed your Chinchou. Oh no! How dare it? How dare it KO the Chinchou. Okay, so I guess it means, yeah, on the DS then it was game based. It wasn't based on it wasn't based on stuff. But I am gonna remove the message just for the sake of it's censored, but it's like censored. So in that regard, but yeah, I understand that. Okay, so I guess it was game based in the DS age, and then I believe the 3DS, like, the filter's like implemented, like the filter is controlled by the system, and like then the games can use it or something like that. You felt the wrath of Crobat? What is the wrath of Crobat? I feel like I am unaware. I have not been educated on this topic. You're back. Welcome back, Mel. How's the paper going? Ralts Hunt will go on until you're 30. Oh no. So, general question in Pokemon White, which 5 shinies should you try after Snivy? Before completing the story, of course. I wouldn't be the one to ask about that, because I don't know what Pokemon are all available in those games. Excuse me. Whew. What was my first shiny I ever caught in a Pokemon game? Yours is Throw. Mine was a Ditto that I SOS'd for in Sun. Like, I actually haven't been shiny hunting all that long in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, so it was a Ditto in Pokemon Sun because I wanted a shiny Rowlet. And I thought that maybe shiny Ditto would be useful for breeding for shiny Rowlet. Because to get a shiny Decidueye, I needed a shiny Rowlet, you know. One's a catch-22, Ditto's the other way to get it. I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. But, that hasn't been the way it's worked since Gen 2. But it got me into shiny hunting. I was immediately hooked after I found that shiny Ditto. So, like, here I am still hunting over 2 years later. It's crazy. But yeah, no, it's always cool to hear about how people first got into shiny hunting. Lose your crap. Not a fan. Not a fan of it. Yeah, that's why everything's like online interactions not rated by ESRB, so it's like the game can still be E for everyone, despite someone figuring out a way to put profanity in their username somehow. Best shiny hunter, you've gotten over 200 shinies from action replay codes. 100% success rate. Everything's been first try. Yo, Bang Ton, welcome to this stream. How are you doing, man? It's been so long. It's been a while. It's been a while. How are you doing, dude? How are you doing? Used to trade online for shinies. Your friend would always get excited when we went on Pokemon Black. We saw someone with a shiny and we were like, oh crap, shiny, cool. That is kind of cool. I agree. 2.6k hype, now make it. Oh wait, I already made that joke. All good. I think what our prediction, the prediction on Uxie right now is 2680. So ESRB doesn't rate online interactions. It's like you just can't. Like, the game could do its best to make sure that you can't do anything inappropriate online. People will still find a way, especially if there are voice chats. If there are voice chats, it's just straight up. Yeah, we can't like somehow live censor a voice chat. Like, that's not happening. So, and that part of this round, like, yeah, no. Like, we can't even hold game devs accountable for this. That's just impossible. Shiny Poochyena. Oh wait, that was your Poochyena. My bad. I think someone actually did see that. I was like, you got a shiny, you just ran away from a shiny. What'd you do? I'm like, oh, but that was... And like, I was freaking out because I'm already paranoid that I've run away from several shinies. But I was like, crap, did I actually do it? But nope, it was just... They're like, oh wait, no, that's yours. Excuse me. But yeah, so that happens from time to time. I missed you. Hey, it's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back, my friend. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Because, hey, I'm here now. We can hang out and talk now. Also, I noticed it over the weekend. We kind of lost a couple people. So, we had dropped back down below 2.4k. We're right there again. We're about to hit it. 11 away from the sub goal. DS voice chat from Hard Gold Soul Silver and stuff is so funny. I can't imagine that was the best of voice qualities. If the stream was bigger, then you'd definitely be worried because thousands of people would troll me. Usually, honestly, like, even in the bigger streams, the trolling isn't that bad. Like, props to, like, everyone, honestly, in the shiny hunting community. It's pretty, like, they're pretty good about, the community's pretty good about, like, kind of self-moderating in a sense of, like, keeping a lot of the people who would be doing that stuff out of the conversation. Like, pretty quickly, they get kind of pushed to the side, like, yeah, no, stop. So, honestly, I really don't see a problem with it all that often, personally. Even in the bigger streams that have hundreds of people watching. Like, if something is said, there are moderators who have people just be like, no, stop, there was nothing. But yeah, no. There definitely are people who have come in here and tried, like, trolling like that before. It doesn't really do anything, it's like, either there's, what am I trying to say? Yeah, so either there's enough people who, like, call it the other way, or it just, like, doesn't happen, you know? We got a few trolls, not many. Yeah, like, they say something once, then nothing again, or they, like, or they just, like, kind of move... They either just, like, say it once and move on, or, like, they're just kind of, like, people just, like, ignore them pretty quickly. Can you make a second channel and subscribe to make it 2.4, or to make it 2400? Nothing is physically stopping you. I will say YouTube does a pretty good job of figuring those channels out. And a lot of times when you see sub purges, they're not from actively watching channels. They're channels like that. So it's like, it might bump it up, but then YouTube might find that channel and bring it back down, you know? Yes, like, can you? Yes, technically you can. I don't really recommend it. Because the number goes up and it's like you twice. It's still just, it's still you. The number just isn't as, doesn't reflect the actual size of the community as much, you know? You'll be back then. You don't have to do it, man. You don't have to do it. I had to catch myself sometimes. Like, double check, make sure. I've had to do it, yeah. I think me counting as a troll, maybe. Maybe. Yo, Wilson, welcome to the stream. Time for Uxie to shine. For real, though. For real. And no, 100. Rip. Rip, dude. But yeah, time for Uxie to shine. For sure, for sure. It's been a very long time that we've been hunting Uxie, actually. Like, I didn't realize how long it had been. Yeah, it's been a long time. Just because, yeah, we had so many stream issues, that I've been off stream for a couple days, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, those kind of trolls. Yeah, those happen. Those happen. Those are a different kind of troll. Like, because when we're talking about the ones that are mostly, when we talk about trolls that are mostly, what am I trying to say? They're mostly like, aha, you did this wrong, like joking in chat. Those are the ones that, like, yeah, they kind of just, they stop after a while, because, like, not many people really react. And that's why, like, whenever something does happen, I'm like, I really kind of hope when a troll pops in the chat, you guys don't react to it. Because that's what they want. As much as they want me to react to it, you guys reacting to it is just as easy for them to, like, basically, like, is just as good of a, like, success to them sometimes. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Jackson. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, so, like, really, whenever you guys react to the troll, it is just as much as a success to them as it is when I react. So, like, as a general rule of thumb, when you're in a stream with someone, don't react to the troll. The streamer and the mods will do a pretty good job of handling it, usually. Because I usually just act like they're not trolling. Like, basically take it like it isn't something that was supposed to, like, make me upset. Because it really doesn't. I mean, if they don't like the content and they just want to screw with me, okay. That's their deal. I don't need to be upset in any form, but I don't have to react. It's honestly so satisfying when they get upset because I'm not reacting. Because that's happened before. Like, people have come in with horrid names and said really horrible things either about me or the community or the games in general. It's like, alright, hide. And they come back with like 3 or 4 accounts, each of them like stating that they're the same as someone else who was already banned. And then continue to be like, oh, well, this is awful, you're so boring, you're not like freaking out, your reaction to me was so boring, you didn't get upset. I was like, yeah, why would I get upset, you know? So, just in general, try not to feed the trolls, because you might be like trying to stand up for something, but they don't care. They don't care. Seems like the best way to deal with it, yeah, I mean, like, because I remember someone came back in with 4 separate accounts, each of them like racial slurs or profanity, and it was like banned. It was like, there's one button I have to press and it's over. Nothing else has to be done about this. So like, yeah, it's never been something that like has bothered me, and it really upsets them, and that's why there aren't a lot of trolls. At least not here usually. It's funny. That is funny when that happens. Yeah, like, you basically just flip it around on them. The best way to troll the troll is to just not let them get to you. And they can sometimes get really upset by that. And it's like, I don't know why you're upset that I'm not taking offense to what you're saying, but okay. You get on it quick. Yeah, like, yeah, usually if there are mods here, like, part of the reason I don't have a lot of mods is because I tend to not need them. We don't have a lot of trolls. The chat, so far today, the chat peaked at, I believe, like 6 messages a minute or something. Maybe a little bit more. That's pretty average for here. That's 1 every 10 seconds for me to look at. That's not too bad. The streams did used to be bigger. That's when the mods were more active on here and stuff. And then, yeah, I did need the extra moderation and everything. But I feel like if you handle it efficiently, you don't need the biggest of teams doing it, you know? Attention is pretty much the only valuable currency on the internet. For real. That and ad revenue. That's pretty valuable as well. But that is more behind the scenes. But yeah, no, it's like, that's all they're fishing for. They just want the attention. They want to become the spotlight for a minute. You know. So yeah, if you're just like, you're just poof, they're gone, and they never got like anything more than like a calm name read and like read the message and go, oh, yeah, I mean, that's your own opinion, and then they say something that's removable and you just remove it without reading it, and it's like, what do you think would happen? Yo, Aki the Fox, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. How's life been going? I will ask that the counting gets toned down a little bit. Like an update every like, you know, 10 to 25 encounters or so. That's okay. But like it's getting hard to read some messages. Went on Mixer the other day and found a stream. Went on Mixer the other day and found a stream with one viewer, so you clicked it, and the one viewer was, oh no, that's awful. That's awful. Like, to be streaming and your only viewer's a troll. Oh man, like unless it's like a friend that knows, and even then, it seems like it wasn't from that kind of stuff. Yeah, like that's so awful. That's unfortunate. Up and down. Been sick for a while, but doing better. And still stuck on Litten. How am I? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Been hunting for Uxie for longer than I feel like we should have been. There have been so many issues like over the past while with internet and random things, but most of those seem sorted out now. So hopefully we can get back on track with everything. Ralts is on track to become the second Pokemon to earn the top hat. But yes, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better, and it's awesome to see you. It's really good to see you. It's really good to have you here. Put him with a screenshot. Got an email yesterday. It was bannable. Hey, there you go. There you go. Good for you helping to make the streaming community a little bit better. Oh yeah, oh man, that would, oh man, I feel bad for the dude. I feel bad for the dude streaming at that point. Like, I hope that he wasn't, like, paying attention to the chat or anything then, like, you know, like, like, if that was all that you saw in the chat, it's like, that's unfortunate. Only viewer a troll, and it seems like a nasty one, too, like, that's sad. That is unfortunate. Dang it, 9029, wasn't it? Darn. Just realized that. Really looking forward to dual hunting legendaries. We can't even start up Ultra Moon. Oh no. Gotta get that Litten 3200 plus off resets and going. You'll get it, Aki. You'll get it. I definitely believe you'll get it. Especially, you know, you're that close. You're close to odds. You're close to odds. You'll get it soon. Had plenty of those, they'll sometimes attack the smaller people. And that's like the way that, like, not to like give strategies on trolling, but that's probably the most effective way to do it. Is if someone's a smaller streamer, you have one benefit off the bat and probably a second. Smaller streamer, fewer viewers, more attention from the streamer is dedicated directly to you. If you go into someone who has 1,000 people watching, it's super easy for them to realize this is a negative message and just not read it. Usually at that point, like, there are filters in the chat that are already gonna pick that stuff up. But a smaller streamer that has 5 people watching and 3 of them are talking, you have a third of like the viewer's eyes. Like a third of their vision is looking at that, you know? So it can be an issue. And then, like, they're not as experienced with it, so they're not experienced with dealing with it. So you're more likely to get the reaction. It's still horrible that people do it. But I think with the internet, it's inevitable. There's never going to be a time where there's nothing like that happening, you know? The streamer was such a nice guy, probably around 16, 17 years old, and casually playing Stardew Valley on Xbox. Oh man, it's not even like... That's like a game where you would be paying attention to the chat while stuff goes on. That stinks. That stinks for the dude. I hope his viewership is better now. I hope he gets some nicer people showing up. Did it work? We'll see. Just want to put a picture of a shiny Poochyena. Oh, like profile-wise? Sometimes it takes a while. Excuse me, for profile pictures to update. Reading it and understanding what they mean. Oh, that's even worse. Like, if you don't know the word. Do I have 2,400 now? It looks like I do. It looks like I do. So thank you for that. Yeah, no, like, that's the thing. Like, that's what they're looking for, someone to overreact. 100% of the time, they're looking for that overreaction. And someone goes, well, that's not a good thing to say, and, like, removes their comment, or just goes, I mean, you can have your own opinion. Depending on how, like, light the thing that they said to stir up controversy is. Like, I mean, it's like, you can feel that way. Cool. And they move on. That's the last thing that a troll wants to hear is like, alright, have a good one. Like, yeah, so they're looking for that overreaction. Now you're his only viewer, so you're not sure if it helps. Hey, well, at least, like, you're a viewer that is actually, like, a decent dude. You're not saying any horrible stuff on the stream, I would hope. But, yeah, no, I think, like, one viewer that is nice is better than having a second viewer that's horrible. YouTube and Twitch chats. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are on the internet. It's gonna have some horrible things, unfortunately. Yep, welcome to high schools. The chat always calls him a gnome. Yeah, that's a pretty common thing for people to throw at him. Guys, we got 30 minutes left. Do you think we're gonna find the shiny today? If we do, guys, is there anyone we should be looking towards raiding today as well? Because I don't know, chat's been pretty active today. I think today would be a good healthy raid from us. Congrats on legitimately getting 2,400 subs. Wow, thank you, appreciate it. Find it before me for sure. We'll see, Aki, we'll see. It seems like whenever someone starts up a race, or tries to start up a race, it goes the other way. Has to go. Alright, see you later, Patman Man. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Hope to see you again soon. It's been good having you back in the streams recently, man. It's been good having you back, so hope to see you again soon. Pretty good chance we can get it today. Heck yeah, we still have some time. Not feeling it, maybe next stream. Alright. Feeling it now. Just keep asking. Just keep asking. Every stream. No, please, no. Not ready for this, don't want this. It's not what you signed up for. This is deep. What's deep? I feel like I slurred every single one of those words in that together. That'll make sense to literally no one who isn't reading the chat along with it. Friends experiencing micro problems. Oh no, that's no good. That's no good. I hope you're able to help somewhat there. You know? Will get better? Yeah, same. I hope. Like, obviously, hardcore problems, I'm assuming, means something that's not like just it's gonna like poof go away. But I hope things in general can get better. That's good though. That's good. Props to you. Props to you for helping with that. It's a good thing for a friend to do. Yo, M. Bowen, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. Favorite Galar starter now? Currently it is Scorbunny. I don't really foresee it changing. I'm pretty stubborn about that kind of thing. Like, I've decided, unless like something horrible happens with the final Evo, Scorbunny is my chosen starter. But yeah, so definitely think I'm going to be leaning towards Scorbunny. I'm excited to see more about Gen 8. We've seen a whole bunch. I can't be too greedy, but it is super duper exciting to see Gen 8 stuff. Yes, Team Scorbunny hype. Yes! Yes, more people who like the bunny. It seems like Sobble seems to be like the #1 on the internet in terms of like people being excited about it. At least from everyone I've seen. It's really weird. It's really weird because I say that because like so many people like Sobble Squad or Team Sobble, stuff like that. But then you look at any poll on Twitter, which is also where I'm seeing all these people change their name to be Sobble supporting. Almost every single one of those polls has more people being friends of Scorbunny than anything else. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, so I'm definitely a fan of Scorbunny. Sobble's the internet's baby. It really seems like the people are super duper into it. People are willing to like change names, change profile pictures, change everything like that. Have changed them to Sobble. But Scorbunny continuously wins polls. Like with 40% of people in the poll overall choosing Scorbunny compared to like, you know, 20 for each of the others. Like, seems like Grookey and Sobble are pretty close in polls, but Sobble is like the lead. Seen Scorbunny being the most popular? Like, it's a weird mix. It's a weird mix, like I was saying. Like, yeah, look at polls. Flat out the polls show Scorbunny in the lead. Like, 100%. But, yeah, you look at, like, so many people have changed to, like, their profile pictures and their names on Discord and stuff to Sobble related, and it's like, I don't know, it's interesting. Yo, Springy Boy, welcome to the stream. You're new. Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you like it. Hope you decide to stick around for more. How are you doing today? But yeah, so welcome Springy Boy to the stream. Thank you everyone for being so welcoming to him. Sticking with your water starters. That's fair, Aki, that's fair. This is gonna be the first time, if I do stick with it, because again, like, things could theoretically change. I don't think it will, I'm super stubborn on it, like I said. I've never chosen a fire starter before. This would be the first time that I've started a game, like my main save, with a fire starter. Because obviously I've started with Charmander after our Charmander hunt, and I've started with, I've started games with Litten before, but they haven't been, like, in an attempt to, they haven't been in an attempt to, like, play through the entire game. It's been to, like, trade the Litten off immediately kind of thing. Hashtag Water Squad. See, I usually always choose water or grass types. That's just what I've done. But this time around, I don't know, I'm feeling Scorbunny. I'm feeling fire type. Surprisingly wanting the grass starter this time. I think this game's thrown a lot of people off. I think the one thing that could definitely make me choose a different starter is if we finally see the return of the mechanic from Heart Gold Soul Silver where you can see if it's shiny before you pick it up or not. If you can see if it's shiny before we pick it up, I'm obviously picking up the shiny if one shows up. I'm not gonna, like, soft reset shiny hunt for my first starter of the game or anything. That's never been my thing. But I do plan on, I don't know, we will see. We'll have to see on that one. Doing good, you're shiny thing for Magmar, and let's go. Awesome. Awesome, best of luck to you. I need to do some more Let's Go hunting. I want to do some more Let's Go hunting on stream. I need a Switch dock for that, though, like, that I can actually just use for capturing footage. But, I don't know, I just want to do more Let's Go hunting. I haven't done much recently. Initial favorite was actually Grookey, but Sobble's just up there as well. That's fair. That's fair. I think I watched the trailer the first time. Scorbunny immediately looked good. But I kind of passed it off, because I was like, alright, let's see what the other two are. So I've never not chosen one of the other two. And when I saw him, and I was kind of like, I liked him. I definitely liked him. But I think, honestly, I think my biggest problem is I don't think the animation they used to show them all off did them justice. I think the art style they used for it made them all look really weird. I think in actual game, and even in, like, the 2D renderings, they look better. They actually look kind of good. But yeah, I think just in general that it's kind of weird with the, excuse me, I think it just, they looked a little off in that initial promotional video. That mechanic won't come back. Game Freak saying they're bringing some old ideas back. Why wouldn't it come? Why would those two statements not work together? Sorry, that really sounded loud in my ears, so I probably got very loud for you guys. Sorry about that. Don't know if they'll ever make a game with that feature again. It's almost too easy to get a shiny that way. I mean, it, I don't know, it doesn't really... It makes it easier in the sense that, like, you can do 3 encounters really quickly. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing in any way. Really confused right off the bat when you watch the trailer. Like, it just... Because, like, the Pokemon models weren't any more detailed than they would be in the game, but they were really high quality in the rendering. Like, almost natural-looking light and all this stuff. And these Pokemon that are rendered out in really, really high quality, but the models didn't get an update. So it looked really under-detailed. they weren't supposed to go together. But, like, you're saying the mechanic won't come back and that Game Freak's looking to bring old ideas back? Like, why wouldn't the mechanic come back? I don't see why it wouldn't. For your birthday on May 15th, you're going to ask for a capture card so you can make good streams. That'll be fun. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. I wish you the best with the streams. Sassy the Sasquatch, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Why don't you soft reset for the Ralts? You know, have an early shiny frame. I always get Poochyenas with that. Like, it's locked to the shiny frame, and it's also locked to, like, the specific, like, basically, the shiny encounter frame also always ends up being at the same time as a Poochyena encounter frame. So I'm always getting Poochyenas with that. I haven't been able to not. I've gotten like 15 Poochyenas that way and nothing else. So we're just doing random encounters here to try to get something that isn't Poochyena, so I can move on to a route that doesn't have Poochyena on it. So yeah, we can go back to the RNG manip stuff, which should make shiny badge questing a little bit easier. You don't know? That's what I was saying. Like, I would love for it to come back. I understand it's probably not going to be a thing if they haven't added it back after all of this time. I'd love to see it again, though. I'd love to see it again, though. For sure. It's almost too easy to get shiny the way. I don't think it's, like, too easy that way. I do understand that, like, it makes it easier. The odds get dropped down to... The odds essentially get dropped down to shiny charm odds for that hunt, assuming you'll take any shiny you get. In a 3D game, they aren't going to do that. Why not? I don't see how 3D would necessarily make that not a thing. Even early shiny frame on your Emerald. It's Daniel on the second account. You got the Treecko, if you remember. You're well over shiny Pokemon. Now you know your timing. Awesome, glad you know your timing, man. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Still see it? I mean, again, though, it's like you never know. You don't exactly. I don't know how they're planning on doing the shinies in this game, like, or the starters in this game in general. So once we see the mechanic for how we're introduced to the starters, then maybe we can decide more on what it is going to be. But yeah, I really don't see a reason why it couldn't. Next 2 resets, you're going to get a shiny Uxie. You just know it. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Someone was saying 2680. So we still have that as an option. But yeah, maybe 2670. Maybe they're off by just like 10. That's not too bad. When we're talking like thousands and thousands of encounters. Still worth looking down in the trailer. Feeling the starters will be there. Interesting. I watched like Game Explain's video and it looks like they got a town map somehow. Where the heck is this or like they got a region map or something? Where the heck did they pull that from? Because I want to know where that is. Like I don't know if that's just like a clip in the trailer I missed or if it's like actually something that got released or what. But they had like a map that had details on it and I was like, what the heck is this? But it looks almost like it looks like we might get them before we get that far, but who knows? It's always, like, Pokemon's been pretty interesting as far as, like, kind of moving you around through the game for a little bit. Sometimes, like, boom, you get your starter literally the moment you try to leave town. Sometimes you actually do a couple things before you get the starter, stuff like that. Or, like, you have to go on a certain little path. Like, look at Diamond and Pearl versus, like, Kanto. You know, it changes a little bit. It was in the Direct. I missed it then. Like, not like the, like, giant picture, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You're RNG abusing now the same route as you, and have managed to get every shiny on it except Ralts. What the heck? What the heck? Why has my frame been so goofed up then? I'm gonna have to look back into this then. They're panning over it in the trailer. I'm just dumb then, and I need to go back and look at this. Alright, so excuse me. Excuse my ignorance and stupidity, because, I'm just dumb. Yeah, so let's look at that again. But yeah, they were kind of predicting that, like, maybe the route would be, like, or, like, the like, lab and stuff would be, like, right down the road. So everyone on the internet, I was wondering where they got it officially, and it has now been told to me. Because I don't trust the internet with Pokemon stuff. Vanillix, are you talking about the one that, like, they showed at the very end? Because that's not what I'm thinking of. Theory that Rival will be a rich, smug kid. I'd be okay with that. That would work, I think. Only got 10 minutes to go and then you're alone with your DS and your kilogram of nuts. I have a giant box of pretzels with peanut butter. That is my companion for the rest of the night, I think. Or at least for the next few hours. Yeah, the house to the right of the player's home. Yeah, like the massive house right there. Usually they've always been the... Usually it's been the, like, they've been the same. But no, now it's like... Yeah, you're in this nice little house. There's like a garden and everything, and they're like this, like 3-story tall mansion that has like a Pokemon battling court out in the front and everything. You have 6 Pokemon in mind you want on my shiny team. I don't actually have anything specifically in mind. The reason Ralts has been the one I've continuously come back to is just because I wanted Ralts. Ralts is like my second favorite Pokemon behind Rowlet, so I don't know, I'm just like hoping for a Ralts right now, but yeah, I don't know, I guess like, I have to look back into the shiny abuse, maybe like the shiny frame abuse, maybe I've just had it wrong somehow, or I've just been really, really unfortunate. I'm gonna have to double check that, I guess. But yeah, it just seems like our Poochyena frame is lined up with our like shiny encounter frame, which is really weird. Alright guys, we are getting close to the end of the stream. Is there anyone who is live that we can possibly raid? Assuming everyone is interested in actually doing a raid tonight. You also have 1 kilogram of nuts vacuumed in the store. I found them today and had to buy it. I do not. I don't believe we have it like vacuum sealed in the store or anything. Phone crashed. RIP. There's Professor, 1 for starters and 1 for Pokedex. Like in Johto, and once you get them, the train will come and then your adventure begins. Okay. So that's like the theory on that then? So I guess that kind of makes sense. That lines up with the map and everything. I like watched a little bit of stuff and then kind of stopped. So yeah, I saw like the 2 potential professor houses. Or Professor Labs kind of situation going on there. Using a Pokemon with Sweet Scent and the Ralts was synchronized at the front of your party to get the shinies, and it's working wonders. I may have to try that. I'm gonna have to look into doing that then. Cause yeah, if I could actually hunt stuff with RNG manip without the whole Poochyena horde situation going on. That would be great. Raid would be awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Let's get some raid hype going. Let's at least see. Let's check real quick. See if there's anyone we can get a good raid going on. Sister wants a bird, but you don't know if your parents will let her get one. So you're making one for her, not a robot. How are you making it for her if it's not a robot? Alright, let's see if anyone, especially if anyone in my subscriptions is live. Oh, Stream Egg is live with a shiny Charmander hatching. Or with, yeah, he's going for a Charmander and Ultra Moon. Let's grab that link. We will raid him. That'll be super fun. We'll raid Stream Egg here in a couple encounters. Yeah, let's do Stream Egg. Definitely, definitely. Awesome model. Okay, that'll be cool. That's super cool of you. That is awesome for you to do for your sister. I guess that works out for everyone, you know? Alright guys, so yes, we'll be raiding Stream Egg 17 here in a couple minutes. Yeah, let's do how many more encounters? I don't know. Let's go to 90-80 here on Ralts. X7 a kid. Yeah, he mentioned that. He posted about that when he was like posting all the pictures from his wedding and stuff. He like, oh yeah, if you didn't notice, you know, they're expecting a little baby egg. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for him. You're gonna go live. Don't have anything better to do with. Hey man, I hope the live goes well. Hope things go well for you, dude. It's been awesome having you here, Spring Boy. It's been awesome having you. And, you know, like I said, that is an awesome thing to do with the model for your sister. But guys, we are about to wrap up. We are going to do one more encounter on each, I think. And, yeah, then we will be raiding Stream Egg 17. Here, so don't leave quite yet, guys, because we are going to be raiding. Let's get some mindless raid hype. Live streaming is honestly really fun. It is super fun. Alright, so final encounter here, guys, is a Zigzagoon non-shiny. I'm definitely going to have to look into this Sasquatch. I'm going to have to look into Sweet Scent and stuff. Yeah, because I wanted to get the Synchronize. I couldn't figure that out. Like, I tried that, and it just wasn't working for me. Get about one shiny every 5 resets now. And now you have your timing down, and by varying it very, very slightly, you've noticed you get different Pokemon. Pick up an Oddish, and you won't be disappointed. I'll have to look into that. I'll definitely be looking into doing that, because that would be so helpful. Guys, final encounter of the night. Then we get the mindless raid hype going, guys. It was not shiny, so we'll have to continue this hunt tomorrow. But guys, thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to everyone who liked. Thank you to all the new people who subscribed. We got back over the 2,400 mark. And yes, we were rating Stream Egg 17, who is an awesome streamer, guys. Thank you as well to Mel for the new for subscribing or for becoming a member on the channel and helping out there. We're one member away, guys, from getting a new emote and new stuff there. But guys, I'll be back on again tomorrow. So until next time, everyone, take care.